Banana bread, doo 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 doo. Banana bread, doo 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 doo. Alright, yes, that was pretty silly, but we are gonna make banana bread! Yay! So, we need 1 1/4 cups of sugar, we need a stick of butter, 2 eggs, 3 to 4 very, very ripe bananas, 1/2 cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 1/2 cups of flour, and 1 teaspoon each of baking soda and salt. Alright, so first things first, we're going to combine our sugar and our melted butter, and then we'll mix that until it is fully incorporated. Alright, so we're going to mix together our butter and sugar, and when that is nicely combined, we are going to add in our 2 eggs. Our eggs are there so that we get that nice brown look that we expect from all of our baked goods, and to give our bread a little lift. Alright, so now we're going to add the other wet ingredients. So that's going to be a teaspoon of vanilla for flavoring. And then once we've stirred that in there, we're going to measure out our milk in a liquid measuring cup. So the important thing when you're measuring liquids is to keep it on a flat surface, so that you get a nice level measurement, and then you can keep it at eye level and check for accuracy. So this next step that we're going to do is optional, but I like to add a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar to my milk, and this makes it a replacement for buttermilk, which will give our mixture a nice sort of tangy, delicious taste. I don't know, it's an extra step, you don't have to do it, but that's what we're going with. And then it's banana time. Okay, now that we have our Nikki bananas, we are going to squish them. This is where you get to, release any pent-up aggression. Once they're all nice and mushy, we're going to add our milk and mix that in till it's all the same color. Oh, there's still a few chunks, but that's okay. Next up, we need to add our flour 1 cup at a time, just so we don't make too much of a mess. So there's our 1 cup. I'm preparing my 2nd cup just so it's there. Mix that in. Add our 2nd cup of flour. Whiskey, 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 whiskey business. And then our last little bit of flour is also added with our baking soda and our salt, so our leavening agent and our last little bit of flavoring. We mix that in. I am realizing right now that this whisk is not up to the task anymore, so we're going to sub that out for a good old spatula. I am mixing in some pecans. You can add whatever mix-ins you want. Chocolate chips or peanut butter chips are also really good, but I was going sort of for a classic today. So fold those in, Once they're evenly incorporated, we're going to dump this into 2 greased pans. I only grease the bottom so that the batter can cling to the sides and sort of get some lift. Divide them semi-evenly between the pans. Get that last little gloop of batter. Come on. Into the bowl. Join your brethren. There we go. Flatten them out. And we're ready to bake. Alright, our banana loaves are out of the oven, and oh my goodness, it smells so good. And I'm taking them out and putting them on a cooling rack, because these need to cool pretty much all the way before you can slice into them. So hurry up and cool so I can slice. And there we go, that's our banana bread. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.